I had the crowd clapping and I was muted. And you weren't even in the panel. I was like, oh my gosh, man, what a way to start the morning. Good morning, panel.
What's up?
Or also known as just Drewbrickz.
Drewbrickz, who let them dogs
out. Don't get me wrong. Brick Babe should be here shortly. She did message us. So she's just running a little behind. But good morning, Brick World.
What's
it
poppin'?
is another Sunday, and you know what? Since we missed it, there we go. Get that crowd going on there, because that's for all of you. That's all for all of you out there. That's not for us. That's for you. You. Yeah. How's everybody doing today? It's another wonderful Sunday. Another good morning, Brick World. You know, we try to keep the good vibes flowing. I know I don't usually keep the good vibes flowing, you know, at midnight on Fridays, but that's a whole nother stream, though. That's a whole separate thing. But yes, good morning, everybody. I hope everybody's doing well. Our topic today will be, where do you get your brick pieces? It could be from the pad wall. It could be from Bricklink. It could be from your buddy down the street. You never know. There's a lot of different ways to get your brick pieces.
Your secret supplier.
Your secret supplier. It just depends, but we're here to discuss it. We're here to discuss where you get those pieces. You know, where's a good deal to get pieces, you know, just what's popular.
Hello.
I made it.
Brick Babe in the house. What's going on?
I made it. Hey guys, good morning. Hey everybody.
Good morning.
Hello,
we told everybody that you'd probably be here, you know what I mean? Because we did receive the message from you, you know. So I mean, and just to let everybody know, because this happens to me enough as well. You know, Brick Babe and I both, you know, we have things going on with us, with health and stuff. And I don't want to worry anybody, but you know, like diabetes, stuff like that. Because of that, it really can affect with our sleep sometimes, for a variety of reasons. And sometimes, you know, we don't feel good for a variety of reasons. And that could cause us to either, you know, run a little behind or even not be able to be here. You know what I mean? As you guys, anybody that's followed the show pretty regularly knows that there have been one here and there that I've just had to cancel because I've been sick, and it sucks, but you know, that is life. 'Tis life. We deal with it as best we can and we move on. Real quick before I do anything else, I just noticed King Oldendorf has been a member for 25 months. Dude, that's just years. Look at me with the math.
2 years and 1 month.
I didn't think I'd be able to even say that right. Anyways, so like I said, today the topic will be pieces. Where do we get our pieces? There's in some places you would just never even realize. You know what I mean? So we're going to talk about all that stuff later today. I did make something for our. Let's see, where did I put it? Oh, here it is. I think I'm going to change that a little bit.
So cool. I was triggered by December, but it was so cool.
I was just like last night, you know, I was finishing up the intro, and I was like, you know what, I keep talking about, I'm going to make something for the bulletin board. And I just kind of whipped something up at 4 o'clock in the morning, half asleep. Yeah. So that's what I came up with. But now that I just played it for everybody, I'm like, I don't really like it. Anyways, so bulletin board time. First of all, I just want to say hello and thank you and peace to the replay gang. We appreciate you very much. Your replay gang game is strong. Strong like bull. I mean, you guys never cease to amaze me how strong the replay gang is. And I'm talking like they got them pythons, you know. I don't know why I said that. I think I'm trying to attract more people that are attracted to me. I'm trying to pull them in. You know what I mean? So maybe it was a good reason for me to flex.
Nibbles. Nibbles is back.
Nibbles.
The show mascot.
All right. I wanted to say to the giveaway winners for the last 3 months, your packages have been sent. So I know Brightest Witch Bricks said that she got hers. I'm not sure if the other two got theirs yet or not, but they have been sent. If you would please support the co-hosts here, Drew and Brick Bay both have links to their channels.
Yes, sir.
Respectively. Please go over there and support them. If you'd like to support this channel or support me, you can just like the stream, become a subscriber, become a member. There's different tiers for different perks. One of them being all members are entered into a giveaway, which will be next week. It's always the last Sunday of every month. We do a giveaway for the members. Occasionally we'll do ones for the subscribers too, but we definitely like to give something back to the members for their patronage. Is that how you pronounce it?
Yeah, patronage.
Patronage. Or you can do super chat. If you do a super chat, I have like probably 15 different video clips. I can't show them all. Some of them for a different stream. They're a little vulgar or whatever, but there are plenty if you would like to get a laugh out of some, or if you're just a fan of different things like anime, I don't know, Tron, different stuff like that. Everybody, I hope you're ready. I know the mock builders are getting a little worried, maybe. Chicago Brick World is coming. I think we're less than a month out now. If I'm not mistaken. Like we're down to like just maybe 3 weeks or so. Something similar to that. So if you don't have your mocks ready, get going. Get going. Where's a good? That wasn't the one I was looking for. Never mind. But yeah. I would like to say it's probably too late to do anything as far as like getting a hotel room or tickets or et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. But you never know. Check it out. You never know what might be available. Last but not least, for the bulletin board, if you would like your sigfig to be in the intro to Good Morning Brick World or any of the other random videos that I post on my channel, even some occasional stop motions, you can send them to the PO box that is in the description below. All right. Now, let's go ahead and get into our traditional good mornings to everybody. I feel like I need to get some theme music in the background when we do the good mornings, but I just don't know what yet. Let's see. Start off. I was like, where'd that come from?
There's your good morning.
I'm feeling it.
Oh, wow. Do we actually have that online? I mean,
Drew is
file?
vibing.
I didn't even know we had that on file. I must have been put in a long time ago and I forgot about it. But yeah, good call. That's the perfect. God, it's perfect, man. I couldn't think of a better song, actually. So, Brick Babe, good morning to you.
Good morning.
Good morning, Hive. Morning, Nibbles.
We'll pass that guy. Hoarder 66 in the house. What's going on, Will?
What's up?
Stephanie, good morning. Family Bricks, good day. How are you doing?
Good day.
I don't know why I say good day. He's not from Australia. But good morning. Coach Bricks.
Hey.
Known as Emily. What's going on? Good morning to Brick World and everyone. EMS Bricks, also known as Renee. Good morning to you. Good morning to Christine Harper.
Hello.
Appreciate you. Papa Rex. Good morning. Good morning. Mayo. What's going on? Says I'm running on fresh air, not fumes today. That is good.
That's
Oh,
good.
that's good.
Yes, definitely. Multicustom Geek. Good morning to you.
What's up?
Says happy Sunday. Yes.
Sunday,
Alternate candidate. What is going on? Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Hold on a second. I'm sorry. I need to write something real quick here. Yeah, got a slight announcement after the good mornings. Alternate candidate. Yep. Good morning. Good morning. Lonely One Kenobi. Good morning, beautiful people. Good morning to you, Lonely One Kenobi. And also, thank you for being in the what number option the other night. I appreciate you. Because there's a lot of people that come in and out of the whatnot streams and stuff. So it's always nice when I see like a familiar name. You know what I mean? Somebody I know. Which occasionally I see some of y'all come in there, like Chef and Fick. They were in there the other day. Jesse's Brick Galaxy. Good morning. Says get your brick on. Jesse, I don't know if you noticed in the intro. I don't know if you caught it or not. You were kind of floating above the Daily Bugle this morning. Ultra Bricks. Afternoon. Good afternoon to you. My Bricks and me. Good morning.
Hey.
Brick World says good morning. Happy Sunday. And yes, happy Sunday to you as well. Mark says can't wait to get the weekend over with and get back to work. Well, that makes
no one ever.
I was like, that makes one of us. I don't think anybody. I mean, unless you have a job you just really love to do or something, but you know, it happens occasionally. Let's see here. Multi says, thanks for Hive. I received the package. I will make a video later this week and post on my YouTube channel. Oh, good. I'm just glad you received it. You don't have to necessarily post anything if you don't want to. I just am glad it got there and good standing. It wasn't demolished or anything. Fabu Brick. Good morning, nerds. I love it. Good morning to you, Fabu. How you doing? There is Chef. Says good, great intro, Hive. Good morning, Brick. Well, thank you, Chef. Appreciate it. What's up? Yes, good morning to you. Nick and Bricks. This is who you calling a nerd. Good morning, Nick and Bricks. How are you today? A-Cobb in the house. What's going on? Sean the right way. Yeah, definitely be catching the A-Cobb streams, man. They're a heck of a good time. Clever Pig.
What's
good
up?
Morning. Clever Pig also been putting out some really rad videos. I love watching Clever Pig videos. I keep saying I need to reach out to him so we can do like a collaboration if he wants, but I don't know. I procrastinate and then I get busy and then I don't think about it when I'm supposed to. Agent A-Fall.
What's up?
Good morning to you. How are you today? Who else we got out there? Bricklock. What's going on? Mr. Lincoln in the house. Good morning, my friend. I hope you are doing well. King Oldendorf. Yes.
Hey.
For 25 months. Appreciate you very much, King Oldendorf. You're definitely a pillar of support in the community, not just people, but many others. So appreciate you very much, my friend. Shy time is my time. What's going on, Shy? How are you today? On the West Coast, represent. Redmond Bricks. What's going on? Oh, saying hello to everybody. Agents of Mock in the house. What's going on?
Morning.
This morning. Let's see. Who else is out there today? I thought I saw somebody that I didn't see. Alternate candidate says, as type 1 diabetic, I totally understand the complications. Don't ever worry about explaining anything. Your health always the most important. If you're not feeling well, take the time to take care of yourself. Yeah, I mean, Brick Babe and I definitely, we've been dealing with this a while, so we're kind of used to a lot of stuff. I mean, some stuff you just kind of never really get used to in a way, but I would say with the both of us, we probably should take better care of ourselves. I'm not saying we don't take good care of ourselves, but we can do better.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think we know certain limitations that we have, and not to cross those limitations. You know what I mean? Make sure like we take care of ourselves first. But yes, always appreciate the kind words. Thank you. Family Brick Hive using his Riz to bring people into the channel. Like, yeah, you see my sets over there, and then we got the beach over back in here. Like I said, just looking for excuses to try and flex. Goblin Zero, what's going on? Good morning to you.
What's up?
My luck was finally good. Finally was able to get masonry bricks off the pad wall before the local lug got in and bought them all out. I thought that they were sent separately, like they got separate shipments. Like I can't imagine a lug going into the Lego store and just cleaning out the pad wall. Like that doesn't seem very nice.
We're regular shoppers like everybody else. Why should we be penalized because we're in a lug?
I'm getting ready to kill this music right now. No. Well, why should the kids and everybody else be penalized because you're in a lug? That's what I'm saying. Thanks, Drew.
You are not.
Perfect timing. And you know what else? That's exactly what's going on right now. Come on, all you lug members out there, defend Brick Babe for me. Come on, tear me down.
We're regular.
Right.
We should
kick the music back up, Drew. I'm just playing, sort of. But yeah, seriously, we need the music back. There we go. Camel City Brick House, what's going on? Camel City Brick House. Speaking of brick pieces, Camel City Brick House has a Bricklink store.
Big one.
Definitely go check out. A lot of you do. It's hard to remember everybody right off the top of your head when you're live. You know what I mean? Where are we at? Clicking Cliff. Yo, good morning, Clicking Cliff. Cliff, I gotta tell you, I really enjoyed your video yesterday. I don't know. It was when you were talking about monetization and stuff like that. I just enjoyed that, man. It was a good video. Our Toy World. What's going on, Richie, my friend? Speaking of, don't call it a comeback. Richie, man, put out a new video. It's been a little while. You guys definitely should go over there and check it out. You know, it's definitely cream of the crop type stuff. Good stuff. Probably a few AFOLs out there who have just about enough bricks to build almost anything. Yeah, I would imagine there's definitely. I'm probably one of them. Like, if I would just organize. I can't imagine how many bricks I would have. Booked our hotel last night for Brick World. Last night, wow. Did you get the hotel room in, the convention center? Because that's pretty good. I mean, well, they do have a lot of rooms though. And like, for instance, like I canceled, so my room popped up available. Whatever want to go. So. Miss Amby, good morning.
What's up?
How are you today, Lumberjack? What's going on?
Hey.
Oh my God, it's my favorite Bricklink seller, EMS Bricks, also known as Renee. How goes it? Aw. See here. Overtime to be at work. Oh man. Moto says lurking listening. We appreciate you. We appreciate all the lurkers out there. Look, I'm a lurker big time. That's why you guys don't see me very often. Because I'm just like hashtag let me lurk. Anyways. Should get there before the lug members.
Hi.
Oh, look at Cliff. There he is in your defense. You should get there before the lug members.
There you go.
Oh, Cliff, if this was Friday night, I would totally rebut you on that one. But it's not. It's a good morning brick world.
Or join a lug. You don't have to not be in a lug.
Look at this peer pressure. You want your brick pieces, you need to join a lug.
Yeah, Nibbles.
Big Nate,
Yeah,
what's up? What's up? Will says he's a big fan of the pad ball. I would love to be in a lug for the lug bulk. Nick Brick says, yeah, the customer comes before the lug. Oh man, I hope I didn't start nothing crazy. Lego Longoria, good morning. Hey. Pink Wheels, what's going on? Good morning.
What's up?
No, and look, I was joking about the lug thing, but I am curious though, because I do imagine, if I'm not mistaken, you guys. Let me silence this. You guys do get like bulk stuff sent to you or hooked up or something like that or whatever.
You can take advantage of it, but everybody can't take advantage of it.
No. I'm not talking about you taking advantage of like going to the store. I'm not. And look, if Lego hooks you guys up with pieces and stuff like that, I don't feel like that's you taking advantage of it. That's you just. Maybe you are taking advantage, but that doesn't seem like the right word because Lego's already hooking you up. It's not like you're doing something shady. You know what I mean? It's not like even you guys going in and going to the Lego store and just like cleaning out the pad wall. Like that there's if Lego and the Lego store like allows you guys to do that and not leave anything for the little kids.
First of all, what do you want me to come in with a thing? I'm in a lug.
That's fine.
On my head.
That's fine. You guys aren't breaking no rules. You guys are breaking no rules.
Not everybody takes advantage of lug bulk.
Hey, look, you don't have to try and clean your guilt and insinuate on Good Morning Brick World.
Sometimes you can't, like you don't have the money for lug bulk at that time, or they don't have the parts you want. But like lug bulk doesn't always have masonry brick on like the selection.
No. Look. I'm joking. I really am. Because look. How in the world would I complain to you guys about the lug cleaning up the pad wall when I wouldn't say, well, maybe I would say, but I wouldn't say anything necessarily to like, okay, let's say Drew's building castle right now.
I'm gonna clean out that pad wall,
and he needs gray masonry bricks. Sorry,
I'm cleaning out that wall.
He needs them. Lego, you're gonna have to refill that bin.
I don't care if you're a man, child, woman, a dog. I'm cleaning it out.
It's the same thing. It's the same thing with like
gray masonry brick.
Well, look, and it's the same thing. I've defended like the CMFs before too about like, certain arguments about you shouldn't buy all of these certain CMFs because this kid might want, like if you're building an orc army, you shouldn't buy all of them because then the kid won't be able to get one. You know what I mean? Like, sorry.
If Lego doesn't let me, I can buy as many things as I want.
You have to buy it on my whatnot auction, kid.
Oh my gosh.
Oh man. All right, look, everybody. We're just having fun. That's all. We're just having fun. Titanium J, what's up? How you doing, my friend? Good to see you.
Lego
Did I
is
say hi
only
to
for the
Rob?
strong, not for the weak. No, just kidding.
I'm just a squirrel trying to get a nut in this world, man. That's all.
Come on, nibble, nibble, nibble.
I got that.
Oh, you have to purchase.
Oh my gosh, I was going to talk about that because I didn't even know for sure if it was out. But then I saw you post that picture and I was like, well, I guess it is out.
Yes, love it.
I think it's very nice.
Yeah, it's like one of the best ones I've ever seen.
I
It's a
agree.
nice little. That's a vignette, right?
The jukebox. That's probably pretty cool.
Look at a little rocket ship on top. That is.
Here's
nice.
the jukebox right here. Oh,
hold on.
So cool. So
Tell me that's a print. Tell me that's a print. Tell me that's
no, they're all stickers. There were 3 stickers.
Son of.
Yeah, here's the sticker sheet. There were 3 stickers.
3 too many.
Facts. It was the moon. It was the moon and something else. Oh, it was the moon, the diner sign, and this. The diner sign is on the floor, but
the dino sign?
Diner.
Oh, diner. Sorry.
Dynamite. That's what I say.
Dynamite.
All right, let's see here. Let me check these comments real quick. Sidious, what's up, Sue? So yeah, that reminds me. All right, I need to get that right. Fear excessive disposable income on bulk purchases. Man, I feel like we're almost about to get deep on this Good Morning Brook world. Deep. So real quick, let me do something really quick.
I think last week was deep enough for like the year.
I know, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. It's still a little deep. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah.
You know, because I don't know. I don't want to get into it right now. I'm sorry. I mean, we can if we did. That's fine. But I don't want to get all emotional right now, man.
Happy show.
Yeah. I mean, I'm not saying I'm not saying it still wouldn't necessarily be happy or anything, but yeah. Yeah, you guys, man. I'll be a hot mess. You guys don't need to see me like that, right? I feel like some people would probably enjoy it, but for the most part, you really don't need to see me like that. All right, so let me say something here real quick because first let me do this. Because yeah, we got a couple different things going on at once. All right, so we're about to do. All right, so this is going to be kind of a different kind of news. And if we were having our normal Good Morning Brick World meetings, I definitely would have gone over this in a little more detail with you guys. So we do have a couple normal things we'll go over with the news, like we always do. But there's something that popped up in the news, and I talked about it on Pure Rant Fury the other night, that's really piqued my interest. And with this being said, I wanted to bring on a guest as well. So the guest is somebody that's been around the community for a long time. I'm just sending them the link right now, so they might be taking a couple minutes. But somebody been around the community for a while. They don't necessarily make a lot of content, but if you've known them long enough, you've seen the builds that they've done. They design merchandise, not just for themselves, but
they build consumer products.
Well, they definitely probably, I would say he's known mostly for like his merch, like his shirts that he makes and stuff like that. He does a ton of it for a couple of brickheads. He's done some for me a little bit here and there. But anyways, so Stud Sidious is going to be joining us for a little bit. I mean, if he wants to kind of like just stay on for the rest of the show, he can. I don't know, it's not a big deal, but I really mainly just kind of wanted to have him on for this part that we're going to be talking about here soon. And it has to do with copyrights, trademarks, stuff like that. So the different part of this news isn't just that we're going to have Stud Sidious on. It's also that we're going to watch a video. And I apologize I'm going to have to occasionally pause the video because I don't want to get hit with a copyright or anything like that. I've already got a warning and this is live, so I have to be very careful because if not, I'll get a strike. And I don't want to get a strike. So So we might not even watch the whole video. We might just get into the meat and potatoes of it. As a matter of fact, I actually have a picture too. Darn it. All right, I'll probably have to get that after the video. That highlights a few things. So here's, hold on a second. I see Hive, can you give me a screenshot of the link so I can type it in? I don't understand what you mean, man. I sent it on Instagram. Check your Instagram message. I don't know. If you can't, then send me like your email and I'll email it to you. I don't know what you mean by a screenshot of the link. Like I'm assuming you must be talking about like the actual address. Oh, he says he got it. Okay, cool. All right. So here's I'm gonna share the screen. And like I said, Sidious will be on here in just a minute. It's not a big deal. I just kind of wanted his insight on a lot of stuff because he deals with this a lot and he's been in the business for a long time when it comes to this stuff. Because a lot of the shirts, not all of them, but a lot of the shirts and merch that he makes it infuses different IPs. You know what I mean? Like he might mix Star Wars and Lego or a band and Lego or whatever the case may be. You know what I mean? So like he treads on these lines a lot and he knows a lot about it. So I just figured it'd be good for him to be here. Now, what is the case? What is the case? What's going on exactly? And after we talk about all this, we'll get into some other like normal type news. All right. Lego is suing HA Brickz. Okay. And it's very interesting.
What's the HA?
So to make a long story short, this is a company that makes a lot of modified stuff for trains. Now,
okay.
What I've gathered is what the big deal is. As a matter of fact, hold on a second. Let me actually do something here real quick. That way I can show you guys before we even get in, because I don't even know if I'm kind of worried to even show the video, to be honest with you. So let me see something here real quick. Here we go. Let me just make sure I get the right picture here, because I have a screenshot of the overall stuff that is going on. Oh, here it is right here. Okay, good. All right, let me just save it. All right, and let me get this up because this is very important. This could have a lot of different ripple effects. Now, the main thing that I've seen that Lego is after or upset or whatever you want to call it is they made a certain Technic brick into an actual Lego brick and they inserted ball bearings into it. Now, I'm not a train expert, so I don't know exactly what this does. Oh, there's Sidious right there. Sidious, you good? You want to give me a thumbs up? You all right? You want me to go ahead and let you in? All right. Hey. What's going on, friend?
Morning.
So real quick, and then we'll get back into it. Yeah, like I said, everybody, most of y'all probably know who Sidious is, just because, like I said, he makes tons of merch and stuff like that. But Sidious has been coming on like a lot of my streams for years. I mean, dude, years. I mean, a long time. Probably since probably close to the beginning of when I actually started the channel. I mean, so a lot of people don't realize, maybe some do, like, dude, Sidious is an awesome mock builder. He just posted recently on Instagram, wasn't it? Like some of your builds. I remember you did the that building one, the goth building that you did.
Oh yeah, yeah.
So, anyways, but like I was saying, Sidious is dealt with this type of stuff for a long time. He's been in the industry a long time, not just as a normal graphic designer, but he does his own stuff where he's mixed a lot of IP type stuff. Mm-hmm. He knows a lot about the laws, and me and him have had a lot of discussions about it. You know, whether it's backstage or even in like the comments and all that, because there's stuff that has solid foundation, you know, like fair use, you know what I mean? Even to the point where even if maybe you weren't, maybe if you were crossing the line a little bit, it generally, if it's not something crazy, like I wouldn't imagine a big company would even really worry about it. unless they think it's either going to A, pull a lot of revenue away from them, or B, tarnish their image or something like that. But there's a lot of stuff that is a little more flimsy. So I'm going to show everybody this picture real quick. I don't know about the video. Like I said, I'm kind of worried about the video, but I want to show everybody this picture real quick. And because it talks about the stuff that Lego is going after. So let me put this up. All right. So Lego is demanding that HA Brick stop selling sets, which makes sense. Like, pay a settlement. Okay. Here's where it gets a little weird. Buy back all the previously sold sets, which I don't know how in the world that they would do that. And have them destroyed, which again, okay. And hand over customer data to Lego. Now, this is a little more, I don't know, because that seems illegal. Because when I guess it would depend on exactly what they mean by customer data. I mean, I don't know if they mean like addresses and stuff, or they just talking about like literal analytical type data, like how many sets were sold, that kind of stuff, which would make sense because then maybe Lego could base maybe how much revenue might have been lost.
Yeah,
I guess.
Yeah, the lawyers should work that out.
So I do apologize. I don't have the picture on me of the piece that was modified, but it was a Technic piece that had ball bearings inserted into it.
Oh, these ones I just pulled it up.
Oh, you got it. You got it.
Yeah, I think so. Let me see here.
All right, but here's the thing. Now, there's multiple things Lego's hitting them up for, and some of the stuff is printing on minifigures, printing on Lego pieces.
These ones?
Okay, there you go. Yes, there we go. Bricks with bearings. See? Now, I don't think Lego is as concerned about the print stuff as much. I don't think that they would have jumped on them necessarily. Maybe. I don't know. Because I think that Lego is probably under the assumption if you're printing on the pieces, you're still using the Lego pieces. You're buying Lego pieces. So they're making money. But I think they really don't like if you're modifying their pieces.
Oh, they definitely don't.
Go ahead, Sidious.
It comes out. Can you hear me okay? Because I don't have
yeah, you sound good. Yeah.
It's more about the reputation when people do that. They don't want, like you brought up on your stream on Friday, like, a kid could choke or something like that. Like, that's what they worry about, that they modified the brick. It's not that Lego would get sued if the kid choked because they weren't the one who sold it.
Oh, they're not worried about getting sued like with money. They're just don't want their name tied to something like that.
That's
because you're right. On the other night, I was saying that I was like, yeah, there's no way the family could sue Lego, the company. You know what I mean? But it doesn't matter. They wouldn't have a day in court as far as getting money because Lego's not responsible if somebody does this, right? That's not their fault, right? But they don't even want their name affiliated.
Yeah, the PR
something like that. Yeah, that's a PR nightmare. Yeah. So that's probably why then this is going on. But it does kind of lead into a lot of different areas.
Well, I mean, also though, it is technically illegal what they're doing. They're
yeah. Look, that needs to be very much clarified. Even if you buy that, I'm not saying you're a bad person if you bought this stuff, man. I'm not saying that at all. If anything, there's a lot of gray area. I mean, you are supporting a smaller company. They are providing something that that Lego won't make. Now, if I was them, well, I guess they would have known maybe at the time. I don't know, because it seems like the smarter thing would have done is just to make your own molds. 3D print your own molded pieces, so it's not Lego pieces.
Yeah.
Or sell the Lego pieces and the ball bearings separately, but even that could get, you know what I mean? Like,
what's interesting to me about this though is that I forget his name, but the fan designer who started the architecture line, he went to a convention and just made his own architecture sets, boxes, and everything. Brought him to the convention. And one of the brand managers was at the convention and noticed it. The guy was making his own roller coaster track pieces and things like that. And that sparked a whole new line for Lego. So this example just shows you that the power of their legal team, that they will do whatever they want, whenever they want. Because this train thing is similar to that. but they're going after the train guy and flexing their legal, suing him, the train company. But the roller coaster guy, they were like, cool, we're going to make a line out of this. And they both did the same exact thing. It shows you that they can, when they want to, can enforce their laws when they want to.
Yeah. And it really seems to, the more a lot of these cases, because we talked about this the other night, like this is something that's happening more often than we even think. Some of the stuff we know about, like, we talked, it was a few weeks ago on the news, we talked about the company Play Well. And yeah, if you were any other toy company and your name was Play Well, Lego couldn't touch you. But because your business is Lego, clearly they're like, yeah, you're not using Play Well, because that's what Lego means in our language. So, but there's other stuff that's been going on. The other night, someone brought up that there was a Bricks and Minifig, I think it was Bricks and Minifigs, that had its own custom Stitch build, and Lego put a cease and desist or told them to stop or whatever with that. And the reason why this case is so interesting, not just because of the obvious reasons, because it's just an interesting case about fair use and this and that, and modification of somebody else's products, because a lot of people bring up different examples. Like if let's say that you bought a fleet of Ford Mustangs and you went ahead and you modified each one, paint jobs, different custom stuff, you know what I mean? And then you sell them, right? Well, Ford can't come in, right, and be like, no, you can't do whatever you want with our cars and then sell them on your own. So there's a lot of weird things, man.
It depends. Because technically, like an auto shop that does like customization can't cut a unibody on a car.
So maybe it's the core part of it then?
There's like certain things they can't, for legal reasons. Like if they cut the unibody, then they're at fault, kind of thing.
Yeah, just safety.
And then maybe it's just the same thing. Like somebody couldn't sue Ford for something.
But those are two.
But Ford doesn't want to be affiliated with something like that.
But they're two completely different categories. The laws are different. Consumer packaged goods is what Lego's in, and that's a different category.
Got it.
The laws are completely different. Like the consumer packaged goods laws are very strict when it comes to trademarks. Like it's the most strict, and that's the world that I've been in for 30 years. Like designing logos and products and things for all these companies. And we always have to like do a search before we're concepting the ideas. We have to search for the trademark usage first to see if it's available. It goes to a legal team, it gets cleared, and then we move forward. But Lego has, I don't think people realize, like everyone, and don't kill the messenger community. I'm just telling you this is illegal laws. But everyone in this community sees something like, well, they did it, so I can do it. It doesn't make it legal. And a lot of people in this community do that. And like Lego has said, like, you can't print on our figs. It's illegal. Now, it's not illegal for you to make a sigfig and hand it to someone and trigger to someone, but it is illegal for you to print on there and sell it, like, to a certain degree. There's gray areas in the laws. It depends, and some people get permission to do it. There are gray areas, but technically, if they want to, they can come down on you for doing that. And they've said that they will. So, and
they even made the announcement. It's been a couple years now that, remember when they said something about printing on minifig torsos and logos or your name brand or anything. And that's the thing why the secondary main reason why this particular case just popped my eyes, because tons of custom stuff is in this community. Some of it on very small scales, very personal scales, but then we have bigger scale stuff where there's literally like companies that make a living doing this.
Well, that's the thing. Like, sorry,
go ahead, Brick. Go ahead.
Oh no, there's a difference in customizing something and commercial use. Possession is 9/10 of the law. And I have to put this out there. I am in the American Bar Association. I'm a Harvard Law student, so I'm not giving legal advice because I can get in trouble for that. So it's just my opinion. No, I have to put it out there. It's just my opinion.
Yeah,
I'm gonna have to protect my own behind. But there's a difference in customizing something, because like I said, let's say, okay, this was sold to me. I can customize this day and night, but when I make this a product, that's where the gray area is. So you can customize stuff, but it's the difference in taking it to market.
And there's also something else that needs to be very, very much clarified. and this is where things get a little weird, I think, is, and I don't know, maybe even like tinfoil hat kind of stuff, but I'm sorry, I'm going to say it. Lego has picked and choosed also who they want to go after.
Yeah.
And not just because maybe of, because clearly, and I feel like there are definitely some businesses that definitely maybe see the reason why a lot of them don't hurt Lego is because they're buying Lego to customize their stuff, whether it's Brickmania, Clone Army Customs, Brick Love, you know what I mean? Like they buy Lego. So Lego's making money off them. When Lego's not making money off somebody, that's where they have a problem. Because I've seen Mr. Hinkle's name out there in the chat, and I feel bad for Mr. Hinkle too, because he was one of the first ones I think that Lego kind of targeted. Because
they went after him because he worked there. Like,
I
tried to stay under the radar because I worked there like 20 years ago, and I don't want to get under the radar for that stuff. Like I try to, and I do mashups, so some of my stuff getting close. But the thing, there's a big problem in this community where people are just taking trademarks of Disney partnerships that Lego has and just using them like they can, and like that they now the legal team at Lego is small, so they can't go after everybody all the time, and it's expensive.
Right.
Just to send one cease and desist letter when I have to send it for my trademarks, because I own 8 trademarks for my clothing businesses, and I've had to go after people and shut them down for stealing my stuff, and it's $500 to $1,000 to send one cease and desist letter.
Wow.
So.
Yeah, and look, I need everybody to understand too. I'm going to watch this case because I want to find out what the ramifications are going to be. Because the biggest thing I'm wondering about is Lego is telling them they're suing for the sales. They want that money back.
Yeah, that's what
all that money that they've made that they can prove or whatever. That's what Lego's going after, and that's what scares me because. Most people probably don't have to worry about a lot of stuff, even if you're making money or selling, customizing stuff or whatever. I don't think that's going to be too big of a deal, but you still shouldn't not worry. But if you've made a business out of this for a long time, look, I don't know the court. That's why I want to watch this case. But if Lego goes after you and they're like, yeah, you need to reimburse us for all that product that you stole from us and customized and made money. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. Unless you've got a partnership with them, which a lot of people do, you know what I mean?
Yeah, some people.
So that's why this is really fascinating to me.
Well, they what is it? Timmy's company? What is it? Republic Bricks.
Yeah.
Like a lot of stuff he names like directly what Disney names. He can get in trouble for the Sears troll for that. He shouldn't be selling ships that are named exactly what they are in the Star Wars universe.
Well, me personally, man, I mean, look, that's where you know a lot about a lot of the stuff compared to me, because I don't know how deep it goes, like how different you got to make certain things, you know what I mean? But I just feel like, if Disney wanted to, they could sweep in and be like, look, okay, you changed a little bit of their suit, or maybe you didn't say it's this person's name, you said it's Rebel Fighter, you know, you named it that instead of whatever. Like, I don't know if it's gonna hold up, you know what I mean?
They can still take you to court, and they will if they want to. So like they can still do that. Like maybe you have a good trademark, like I have a trademark lawyer, you could win, but like they have a right to say, like, even if you change the name, like trademarks go by sight and sound as well. They like, but that looks exactly like our ship. That's our ship. We invented that. We own that. Yeah. So they could go after you. Like,
and again, this isn't to scare anybody that does any of this stuff. This is just maybe just to kind of bring awareness, because again, I think for the most part, most companies are okay. I think it's when you modify their bricks. That's a big one. If you modify their product and then sell it,
they do not like
definitely going to go after you about that.
It hurts
not if you 3D print railroad tracks that are similar. I don't think that's even something they're going to mess with, because whatever. Because look, you got to understand, if they're going to go after somebody, most of the time I think they just send cease and desist letters, and that's enough to scare most people. But if they're going to go after somebody, they need to make sure they're going to win. They're not going to waste that money on lawyers and then lose a case. You know what I mean? So they want to make sure they've definitely got something in the bag. But it's just something that a lot of people do need to be aware of. Yeah, it's very interesting to me. And like I said, I'm gonna watch this case, huh?
That tactic of, because I've had to do the tactic of, I want all your past sales. You're paying for my lawyer fees. You're paying for my time in court. I've had to do that with someone because we sent them cease and desist. They wouldn't stop. We kept saying, hey, and then so we took them to court, and I won. And they had to give me all the money for everything they sold. I got all their records. I saw everything that they sold, how much they sold. I didn't ask for the people's names. That's another gray area. Like the lawyers can work that. Some can get that information, some can't. I just wanted to know how much they sold of mine, and they were selling it cheaper and like lower quality, and they were ruining the reputation of my brand. So, but I had the right to say, I want all the back pay. I want you to pay for my time in court.
Right.
Damages, like, and so we sent them cease and desist 3, and they just wouldn't stop. So, and then they put
and some
they put stuff on Poshmark, and my lawyer even went to Poshmark's lawyers and said, "Now we're going to sue you because you're supposed to not do this, and you're supporting them." And then Poshmark put it all down. So,
I think Lego is in a dangerous area right now. Their popularity is at an all-time high, and companies will lose their trademark. Lego can very much lose their trademark when it's synonymous with brick. Kleenex lost their trademark because it's like everybody calls Kleenex. Trampoline lost their trademark. There are companies that lose their trademark.
Yeah, if you don't defend your trademark, that's
so
a rule. That's a rule. If you do not defend, you lose it.
Yeah, that's something for sure.
From them.
And so in Bricks and Kitties, by the way, I can't remember if I said good morning to you or not, but good morning. So I've always wondered how Brickmania gets away with it. Maybe they skirt the trademark laws. Now look, Brickmania is a little bit different, but I will say this. Because one, it's split in a couple different directions, and I made a video maybe a year or two ago. Shy was actually part of the video as well, because Shy definitely knows a lot about Brickmania and that stuff. But look, one, they do military stuff, so I think that's just public.
Yeah, some of it's public domain.
Yeah, that's public domain stuff. So as far as that goes, they're totally fine. Now, where Lego could say something is because they're using Lego bricks, which has got Lego's name on it, which is affiliated with military, which is something Lego doesn't want to do. You know what I mean? Now, why Lego hasn't gone after them is because something I think Shy had said. Shy, correct me if I'm wrong in the chat. Is it just wouldn't look good on them? Brickmania is a good company. They're very reputable. They make good products. They're good. They do a lot of nice stuff. But they got the backing of veterans, not just veterans, obviously a lot of other Lego collectors. But so I think Lego's just like, nah, we're good. We'll just let them be. You know what I mean?
I think Dan, though, the owner has an agreement with them. I think
and then just like with all the other custom places, because the other big one that I was like, they didn't go after, like, I don't know if it says in Bricks or Eco Graphics. Remember the minifig that had the penises drawn all over them and stuff, like, or you're doing like, like gang members and stuff, like. So I think it's the main reason is, and it might sound whatever, but I think it's just because Lego's like, yeah, well, we make money off them, and we make a lot of money off them. Because think about how much money these companies make, right? I don't want to say they're rich, but they make good money, obviously, or they wouldn't keep doing it. So clearly, Lego's making good money. You know what I mean?
Well, that just goes to show that they can pick and choose, like, to who they want to set the example with, and like
and Lego gets the best of both worlds, because Lego can say, okay, we don't like that, but we're making money, but we'll say we don't like it because we're not going to put it on Bricklink. You know what I mean? Because if they were going to be all totally okay with it, they just let stuff be on Bricklink. You know what I mean? So yeah, I think that's what's going on mainly with like the Brickmania.
Like that's why I got upset. You remember, like, I got upset years ago when I was the first person to do the like the Death Star, the classic space logo, and the swoosh. And I pitched, when I was working at Lego, I pitched that to Disney. Well, it was Lucasfilm back then, and Lucasfilm was like, "No way, we're not letting you do that to the like." They didn't want to match the logo, and like I was literally a graphic designer working for the Lego, and they're like, "No, Lego, you can't do that." So now years later, I do it now as a fan design mashup. But everyone started copying it, and that's what bothered me. Was like, you're going to get me in trouble now. Like, chill, people, because someone's going to do it in a way that's not legal and not fully matched up. And then they're gonna come after all of us, and it's like that's why I got upset. I was like,
well, and here's something else. I'm glad Fabu brought this up because I can't think of everything all the time, man. So surely they're aware of LAN members who sell custom prints when they monitor their posts. Yeah. I can't think of all of them, but I know one of them that sticks right at the top of the list who sells a lot of custom figs. So yeah, I think that I don't know if in court, if you're being like sued for printing on bricks, if you could be like, well, they're doing it and they work for you or something. I don't know if you could do that in court.
You could,
the
lawyer could bring it up, but the judge would be like, that's a separate case we're talking about.
Right. Yeah. Now, as far as PR, it probably wouldn't look good. You know what I mean? Just like the stuff going on with HA bricks. Honestly, I feel like if they didn't modify those Technic bricks, Lego probably wouldn't have messed with them. You know, I don't think like, I mean, they can, but I don't think Lego's going to necessarily go after people that do the prints. You know what I mean? I don't want to say that for sure. You never know. They could one day.
Huh? What I don't understand though is how rebrickable, like not all rebrickable is illegal, but there's some, like they'll tell you don't put license names on here and stuff, and sometimes some leak through, which shocks me. But some of that stuff on rebrickable, the companies can say, well, it still looks like our ship, and they could come after you, or it looks like our IP. They could if they want. I'm not like, it's just it's a risk you take, you know, like. Not all of it's illegal on rebrickable, but there's some of it, a lot of it that is actually technically illegal, but they just don't, no one does anything about it, you know? So,
yeah. And again, I think you got to remember, it's not even just about winning too. It's also about like, is it worth us just spending the money? You know what I mean? Exactly. Because if we're making money off this company and then we spend tons of money on lawyers to shut them down, then we just spent money on the lawyers and now we're not making money off them either. So I just think that as long as there's not something that's extreme that gets out of, like, imagine if the penis minifigure like just blew up, right? And then all of a sudden it was on Good Morning America and CNN and all these, like, then Lego's gonna be like, oh, you're done, because then it's gonna be too big, right? So I think that's the thing. And like Fabu said, and earlier in the comments, imagine a kid chokes on one of these things. They're not gonna be like, yeah, HA bricks. No, they're gonna be like, yeah, kid choked and died on Lego. Yeah, Lego is not going to have that. By the way, Daniel, good morning to you. And yeah, I know about the 15 cents per bag. You're talking about like literally the bag you put your stuff in.
Well, and I think that depends on what state you're in.
Yeah, it depends on what state you're in. I know in Maryland now everywhere. And boy, them companies that make them plastic bags are making a killing, dude. Because it's like a fraction of a cent to make those bags. And they're charging you 5, 10, 15 cents. Some places more, dude. I'm like, how much is our government or our city or whatever get a cut of that as well, by the way?
It's funny. There's, speaking of like Dan and stuff, I love what he said. You know, did you guys see the Lego Simba ad where some person that was shadowed out like is lifting up Simba?
I don't recall. Maybe
I saw that.
They just made an ad about that on their Instagram. And Lego said, show the world everything you've built with pride. And Dan said in the comments to Lego, I try, but you keep banning me from your events.
Another thing is technically using their licensed fonts and stuff is illegal as well. They can
dude, they might even have that color trademark, man.
But
because Sidious, you probably know about this, like a lot of the businesses, like I don't know, KFC or whatever, like they have a certain color that's Tiffany. Like trademark. Tiffany might be one. I remember painting for businesses, like commercial painting and stuff. When we paint buildings, we'd have to get like that specific color.
KFC red,
whatever. You know what I mean? I can't remember all the businesses that were like.
It's called Pantone colors, PMS Pantone. They use them, like brands will use them to keep consistency with their logos and stuff. Like I just did this for Mark and for Brickworld, and we had a discussion because the Fabuland. It's gonna be hard to see.
Hold on a second.
It's good. We can see it.
Oh yeah. You did such a good job. I don't even like Fabuland, and I like that, man.
Yeah, that was a pain to do because the Fabuland font doesn't exist, and the artist like created that, and so I had to redraw it. But I was talking to Mark about it. I'm like, well, that trademark's run out a long time ago, and it's not. I mashed it up, so something like that is legal because I mashed it. It doesn't. I'm not. He owns the word Brickworld. The word mark for it, and Fabuland is a dead trademark, and I'm not saying Fabuland anywhere. So I recommend people do stuff like that, like what I do. Sometimes my mashups can get a little close, and if I got a cease and desist, I would just take that art down. I'm not going to play the game with those lawyers. I'm smart enough. There's just a lot of companies, though, like Clone Army Customs can get taken out at any time. Republic Bricks can get taken out at any time.
Yeah, I mean, clearly, yeah, if Lego wanted to be a buzzsaw, you know what I mean, they could go in and not even just Disney. Dude, I would think not even just Lego, but yeah, Disney.
Yeah,
would be a bigger worry to me. Dude,
they care about their reputation and their partnerships. They don't want.
Check this out. Even certain companies on a smaller scale. So a lot of people know, like I haven't done it in a while, but I started drawing some Star Wars helmets because the artwork I generally like to do is like hyper realism type stuff. You know what I mean? So I drew the Clone Commander Cody helmet and Death Trooper helmet. So I was gonna. I wasn't even thinking about it. I swear I wasn't even thinking about it. But I was gonna, put them on T-shirts and put them through my website and sell them. Right, dude. As soon as they saw them, man, it was like,
yeah.
They're like, this is trademark, blah blah blah. We cannot sell this stuff.
Yeah, my printer will do that too. They'll usually though I'll run past my trademark lawyer and say, is this cool? Before it
I don't know what they did, if they just have a person that occasionally just goes through certain I don't know how they figured it out, you know what I mean? But because it's not like it was, because I could see if I had a name, because you would think like AI could easily scan names and be like, all right, yeah, Death Trooper, that's trademark Star Wars, but dude, I don't know.
Nightmares where I did a one that was with the Raiders fans that went viral on Reddit, and I sold like 150 of them already, and the printer stopped and said no, and they canceled them all, and I had to go to every customer with my tail between my legs, being like, I have to refund you your money. Like within like 20 minutes, like 150, 60 orders came in. It went viral on Reddit. Like boom, I was so happy, and then the printer sees it on the press and stops it after they already like printed a bunch of them. I was like, oh no. Like, so then now I send everything to a lawyer first. I'm like, is this cool? Like, can I defend this?
So I'm going to put the link to that video in the chat. It's about 14 minutes long. So that way, when you want, you can go check it out. I'll also put it in the comments when the stream is over with. So if you want to come back and copy and paste it, you can, or whatever. It explains everything a little bit more, but I will be following this case. Like I said, that way I can keep you guys informed, like during the news, of what's going on. But yeah, really appreciate, Sidious, kind of going over a lot of this stuff with us, because it's good to have somebody that deals with this on a constant basis as well. And Sidious, you're more than welcome just to hang out. Like we're going to go over some other news real quick, just some general stuff. And then we'll get into the topic of the day. Oh, and plus we've also got like celebrations and
too many Fig Mug Mondays, right?
I'm sorry?
We got too many Fig Mug Mondays, right?
Oh.
Speaking of that,
let me check on that. Oh, wait, that's on the laptop. Damn it.
If Sean is out there, he probably got sick of me being like, dude, don't make the packaging look like Lego when he did the custom.
Oh, yeah. So, yeah, I mean,
do not do that. Like, he probably got so sick of me harshing, but I'm just trying to look out for him. I'm like, dude, I'm associated.
I mean,
I don't want to get in trouble. Like,
and here's the thing. I don't know. That's iffy, because I think, well, no. I can't, dude. Look, again, I know what you said earlier, and I completely agree. Because you can't be like, just because they did something, we're going to do it too.
Yeah.
You can't. I mean, look, percentage-wise, yeah, you'd probably be okay. But you can't obviously base concrete, like, yeah, nothing will ever happen to me. Because what I was going to say was, clearly, if they're not going after, like, Citizen Bricks for the penis minifig, you know what I mean? Yeah. Like, I couldn't imagine they'd go after, the ACOB boys. But I can't say that for certain. I don't know the law well enough. I don't know Lego well enough. You never know. They might watch one of the ACOB streams and be like, what?
I was just, my concern was, I told Sean, don't do the red square with the ACOB Lego font, because that's very close to their brand system, and they will get really mad about that.
I will say, yeah, that they might not like, the logo type stuff.
I kept saying, like, dude, don't do the red square.
Because
Especially
all the other companies that do custom stuff, they don't go nowhere near the logo.
And technically, like, that font is licensed to them. They could go after people, but
for sure. If there was
I mean,
Lego would definitely be hardcore about is their logo, even the color and even the similar scheme. I mean, I'm sure it makes Lego's eye twitch just looking at Lepin's logo, dude.
Because imagine the red square with ACOB in the Lego font. It looks very, very, very close to the real thing. So I was like,
well, hopefully they'll just get all this stuff out and we'll be all good, man. And we'll let all this everything just blow over. By the way, Scott's Blocks in the house, man.
What's up?
Good morning to you. All right, everybody. Look, indeed, I know everybody was pretty happy to see Sidious, of course. Lego have to be consistent. Yeah, I mean, but again, that's for a good, skilled lawyer to answer. Like, we'd have to have somebody that knows the law really well, and even then, the law. I find law fascinating. I really wish I was smart enough to go to law school and become a lawyer and stuff. And because I find it fascinating, because in law, it's like I look at law like water. Yeah, law can be concrete. Like if you hit water hard, it's like concrete, but it's also fluid. It can change, it can evolve. You know what I mean? So yeah, I mean, you don't know what kind of jury you might have. You might know what kind of judge you might have. What kind of lawyer you might have.
Yeah,
you know, even just reputation stuff that might not have nothing to do with the law. And clearly we've definitely seen,
like I said,
corruption as well.
With trademark laws, there are lots of gray areas, and it's confusing. It's a lot more intricate than people think it is.
Yeah.
And then with Lego, you deal with international law as well as cyber laws.
Yeah, and then that's another thing is, then you got to think about international stuff, cyber stuff. There's a lot, man. I would imagine that's why some lawyers make good money the way they do.
Yeah.
Because a good lawyer knows how to navigate through that stuff and specialize in whatever. All the juicy news comes out less than 24 hours of the show. I know we get
juicy stuff today.
Yeah. All right. Speaking of which,
that Moff Gideon comes out in what, like a week?
I'm sorry.
That Moff Gideon set, speaking of news, comes out in like a week, right? The Moff Gideon.
Yeah, something like that. It's coming. It's definitely coming soon.
June 1st, right?
June 1st.
Shoot, dude. I mean, I want to say yeah.
I think they come out in June,
but I just can't remember for sure.
I want that fig.
So let's go ahead and look at some stuff. So
Drew,
this is something very. Wait, where did it go?
Drew, did you see the Citizen Brick chili dog mold?
No, I didn't. Oh wait, yeah. I did.
I don't know if it's new. I just saw it yesterday for the first time. I think you'll like it.
So have you guys seen this? I don't even know what the heck this is, dude. This Pioneer.
It's like a DJ mix table.
Yeah, but I mean, it looks realistic, dude.
Well, that's because Lego didn't make it. It's an idea.
Well, that's Lego.
When I first saw it, I thought it was like Lego.
I didn't realize it was Lego, dude.
No, I thought it was Lego kind of infused with real parts.
No.
You know what I mean?
That's good. That's really good.
Yeah, so I guess it's the latest 10,000 quarter idea. 2,628 build features a realistic of musical equipment playable features. Oh, so it is playable features. Now, if it's playable features you can really use, that'd be cool.
Yeah.
I don't think mass market
what's Claw Machine?
That, but it's really cool.
Dude.
He said mass market high. The masses.
Say good luck. Look, it's so great. And it works.
Cute.
That's pretty cool.
See, that's the play features I'm talking about, man.
That's better than the minifig gumball machine. And that minifig gumball machine is pretty cool.
Right? I missed what was up here. Formula One plays to yeah, this isn't new.
Oh, Technic.
Oh, wait, no. Yeah, no, it's not new. Oh, never mind. Oh, okay. Yeah, well. Horizon Adventures new game rumored. I guess. Cool. Yeah, if you're down with that stuff.
I'm surprised those sets sold really well. Actually, I'm surprised
They did. I don't know. I didn't really find the appeal to it, but
I don't know.
It seems like even people that didn't even play the game really like this thing. I mean, I guess it's just because it's a very unique build. So I don't know. I guess if I just had the money to blow, I probably would have picked it up.
That's what I mean. A lot of people that didn't play the game or know it bought it. From like a lot of people I know, at least, they were like, "Yeah, I bought this set."
Well,
I'm like, what's that from?
It's definitely a conversation starter. I mean, if you have this on display, because you'd want to be like, "What the hell is that thing, man?" What else we got going on? Lego Star Wars 3: The Clone Wars free on Prime Gaming.
Yep.
Right on. If you have Amazon Prime, which I do, Prime Gaming is giving away Lego Star Wars 3: The Clone Wars for free. After you redeem the code, you can go over to blah blah blah. Oh wow. I probably won't use this. I should give it to somebody. I still think I could do that. Just give them my code.
The Lego Saga, the Star Wars Saga game that came out. I need to play that.
Lego Ideas build a gift of purchase set of your dreams. Winner announced. Okay. Ooh.
Oh, the snail.
Look at that.
I like that. That one's pretty cool.
Nice.
The little squirrel.
Dude.
Pretty sick.
What a nice
story vibes, the racing snail.
Where's the squirrel?
Snails. What? Squirrel? What are you talking about?
Drew said squirrel.
No, the swirls.
Oh, I thought you said the squirrel. I was like, Nibbles, where's the squirrel?
No, this is really nice though. I like that. Lego City, Lego detailed look.
Oh, day one.
Yeah, I seen Alex Nunes was showing this. I don't think he did a review on it though, but I don't know. That's cool. What else we got?
I've been trying to talk my nephew out of City for his name is Kai. So I'm trying to get him
Ninjago. I remember you were talking about that. There's the gumball machine you're talking about, I think.
Yeah.
That's cute.
I mean,
I thought it was approved. I think it's approved.
Does it say how many pieces? Wait, I can't. What are they talking? This is in German. I can't read this.
The Sprechen Sie Deutsch?
In English.
Oh my god. What?
No, fan model isn't in German, but the text is.
Oh my god. Dude.
Usually in the corner you can change the language, so I don't see it.
Yeah, I know, but I don't see it. Oh my god, really? Like, do I look like I'm from Germany? Actually, I might look like I'm from Germany. I don't know.
The Sprechen Sie Deutsch?
All right, well, we'll just look at the pictures like we're children. This is really cool. The reason I wanted to see is I was wondering how many pieces this is. Like, it looks like it's a lot of pieces because it's pretty full on, like an actual gumball machine and it's minifigure scale. Like, look, you can win minifigures, dude. Oh my gosh, I kind of want this now.
Every BAM should have.
I want to put a bunch of minifigures in it and charge people for a minifigure.
Every BAM.
I wonder what they'd probably give a few minifigures in the set. What would they be? I'm assuming they'd be some classic like IP stuff.
Well, you see, you got the Mexican like umbrero hat in here. Looks cool. Which you guys will see actually in the member outro today. I actually put my one stop motion that I had done and never quite finished it, but I said screw it and I put it in the member outro. But you see that hat in the outro. That's cool. The Steamboat's awesome, but again, it looks like if Lego made this, it cost like $800. Right on. Another $600 set. All right.
That new Harry Potter ship, though, all the people who like ships, they should be into that Harry Potter one. That was done really well.
No, don't always translate German. Why would I didn't put that in there? Sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off there. Serious. 5 more designs make it into the first review phase in 2024. All right.
That Japan art is so rad, dude. The monocle, like, I love it.
Let me see if we can get a better look at that.
All the medieval builds are great, but people need to realize like Lego's already doing their own medieval stuff. They're not gonna put it through ideas. They're just not as great as the build submissions are. They're just not because they're busy doing their own medieval stuff.
Dude, this is absolutely beautiful. I love it.
Gorgeous, dude. I want to rebuild that myself. Like, just
that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, everything about it. The only thing I don't quite understand is what the otter's doing there.
Yeah, I was gonna say, what kind of animal is that?
I don't know why the otter's there. Everything else is perfect.
It has some meaning to Japan. It must have some kind of.
If I bought this, I would take the otter off. I'm sorry. The otter's gotta go.
Dude, I might build that myself from looking at it. It's so good.
Holy sushi boat. I didn't even realize it was sushi on there at first. That's awesome. I mean, I don't know why anybody would make that a Lego set. Now this is cool.
Yeah,
that's
cool.
really cool.
That's cool. There's a lot.
I would have that.
There's a lot of the knockoff brands that do the actual books that open up into dioramas, like they're bootleg, like Disney ones.
Yeah,
really cool. So I would love Lego to do like their version of it.
Man,
so speaking of all the stuff and just custom sets, how does Bricker Builds get away with so much?
Oh, I was going to bring that up.
Italian plumber.
They're always getting they're always getting cease and desists, and
okay.
They have a history of getting. They just keep playing the game. Like,
yeah, I think some people will just literally.
Is that why they're so expensive? Because it's like, this is going to be limited for only so long. You better buy it now.
I know Nintendo has stopped them a few times, and then that's why I don't know how they keep coming back. Because Nintendo has stopped.
I will tell you what, Nintendo is notorious for that stuff, man. I mean, I learned that through YouTube because apparently they hit YouTube content creators all the time, whether it's gaming channels or just even people like talking like about news or reviewing stuff. Like, yeah, Nintendo is really bad about sending those cease and desist letters.
You think that's why they haven't made a Mario minifigure yet?
I don't know. I think honestly, and I know some people agree with me. I think that Lego probably would have done more of a minifigure style stuff, but I think I think that Nintendo probably wanted the electronic version, so to speak. Yeah,
I guess it has the gameplay to it.
Well, and knowing Nintendo, they probably wanted to be different. You know what I mean?
And, the regular minifig will come out after. They don't want to cannibalize they want people to buy the electric, the Mario line. So when that finishes, then hopefully we will get some minifigs. But because I mean, they know there's such a demand for it. I can't see them leaving that much money on the table. Lego loves money. But I don't think they're going to put it out at the same time as Mario, unless it was like one specific adult set. But that's really expensive. But I mean, I want them myself, dude. I want them real bad. Like,
so I just noticed. I'm going back to the comments, and by the way, hello and good morning to some new people that jumped in. I saw Cooper was in here. Sorry if I missed anybody else, but Shy put out a comment. Lego had numbered bags trademark for a long time and finally lost it. So other brick brands can do it now. I find it crazy some of the things that you can trademark, like numbered bags. That blows my mind that you could trademark numbered bags. You know what I mean? Now, maybe you could trademark your logo, or maybe if you make the numbers a certain way, like a font or something like that. I get that. But like, how are you trademarking numbers on a bag? Like,
there are some things that are just too general. Like, I wanted to trademark One Nation, and they can't. There's too many brands that are One Nation this, One Nation that, One Nation. Because I have One Nation Fanwear, like as a brand, and they're like, well, you can trademark One Nation Fanwear, but you can't. One Nation is just too general. So
do you think it's because they basically said numbered bags are a product, and that's what they're trademarking? They're trademarking like it's an actual product, like, you know what I mean? Like, not like a thing like that anybody can do. Like, it's an actual product that they made up or something. So, all right, look, clearly we're losing track of time, which isn't a bad thing. This has been a great conversation about a lot of stuff. Drewbrickz' fury with German Hive would hit. Dude, can you imagine me just going off in German, dude? I would sound so bad, dude. Oh my God.
With that song too hot in the background, too hot. See my pyrotechnics going off.
I would sound like Ramenstein, dude.
And the Japanese otter is extinct. So that's the.
Oh yeah, I know.
Gosh, now I feel really bad about
it's like the Japanese otter is extinct.
I'm like, screw your extinct animal. Throw it off this.
Like it's like Hive beating dead baby seals. Like you can't.
I'm sorry, Japan. I didn't mean it. Anyways, really want that.
I'm glad Drew brought up though Bricker Builds, because I mean, they do they're on the very shaky trademark lines all the time.
Yeah,
stuff's awesome.
Yeah, there's a lot of stuff that is very curious. I will say that. Okay. We're gonna go ahead and do our couple segments that we do, and then we're gonna go ahead and talk about our topic today, which, like I said, it's about just where to get bricks and pieces from, and good places to do it. Maybe some good deals, where maybe the most popular are, et cetera, et cetera. But first, let's go ahead and do some celebrations. We did have a couple celebrations. So, by the way, I will have to double down on that minifig Mug Monday on the next week. So we'll have one today and we'll do 2 next week. I totally forgot about that. Sorry. Anyways, here is the celebrations. Oh,
I need to make some updates.
It cut off a little faster than I thought. I was stirring my coffee. All right. Congratulations on celebrations. And you remember, everybody, whether it's a birthday, whether it's an anniversary, subscriber count, maybe you lost your keys and finally found them, whatever the case may be. If you're celebrating something, definitely send it to us. It doesn't have to be something for you necessarily. Maybe, it's your mom's birthday, and maybe it's your cousin's bar mitzvah, or maybe it's, I don't know,
your cat's birthday.
Yeah, or maybe your kid finally finished building that mock, whatever it is, you know what I mean? Definitely let us know and we'll highlight it on the celebrations. All right, here is our hashtag minifig Mug Monday, which seems to be pretty popular. Yeah, it's always a good time seeing these different coffee cups. Good times. And Drewbrickz, that is a lovely screen you got going on there. All right, speaking of Drewbrickz, let's go ahead and do, there he goes. Let's go ahead and do Whip Wednesdays. So those that don't know, Whip Wednesdays is work in progress. So
yeah, make sure you send it to me, guys.
Yeah, definitely send any pictures you have of like work you have in progress for mock. Ironically,
I know I forgot this week. I had OSHA show up twice to work this week.
No,
so
dude, you're good, man. You're good.
So it was a busy week.
Look, if you do send something and it's not shown, maybe like something's happening, trust me, Drew will definitely eventually show it. I actually finally started cleaning off my mock so I can start working on that again, so I can actually show you a picture of it, because I was basically just using it as a table for like the last 3 weeks. Yeah, stuff was building up on it. So here is Whip Wednesday, what we got going on this week.
Make sure you send in your walks, your work in progresses. Ooh, that's pretty sick.
I have to
what you got
finish
going on
this.
there, man?
It's
You just finished it?
No, well, I'm gonna do the compartment for the babies. There's gonna have space babies in there.
Dude, the red and white, man, just really good together, man.
Yeah, these tiles came in the CMFs, which are awesome, and then these Mtron hoses were new, so I wanted to do something with it. But
what are the the Mtron? Yeah, dude, I was gonna see what are those, and yeah
the Mtron,
dude, that's crazy.
They were like a weapon that I turned into like engine hoses.
Wow,
That's
pretty cool.
That's what I was telling everybody, man. Like, you build some crazy mocks, you know what I mean? It's just, generally yours are usually pretty compressed. You put a lot of detail into like some smaller stuff. Actually put a lot of detail into smaller stuff. I love, well, maybe one day Sidious to be able to like post it or send me a picture and I can share it or something. But his pod racers, man, those pod racers you did were just so phenomenal, man. Real quick, what's that?
Dude, the Ewok one is the glider with engines. So it's the glider being pulled by the.
It's so creative, man.
I'm just so bad at posting. I've been telling myself I need to get better at actually posting on Instagram.
Dude,
like I never.
It's crazy because there's a whole bunch of builders that people don't know anything about because they just don't really.
They only show up at conventions.
Yeah, it's basically conventions, or I know maybe Reddit or something or something
Discord.
like that. Flickr, yeah, some types of stuff like that, or they might even be on Instagram, but they're just not flashy. So the algorithm may not pick them up. Because occasionally, man, I'll see something across my feed. I'm like, wow, who are you?
Wow.
But God, there's a bunch of them, man. And they build the most incredible stuff. Like some of them, when I go to my local toy store, they have like the glass cabinet where the register's at, and the local, I don't know if it's the lug or whatever, man. But yeah, there's always like these crazy Star Wars mocks inside that cabinet. And the guy told me, he's like, yeah, they basically build stuff for fun, and then they just bring it here and show it off, and then they'll take it away and build something new. Real quick, I wanted to say hi to a few people. Brickman USA, good morning. How are you doing? Let's see here. I think it's hi to Scott. And I saw Andrew Brick and Brood out there, which actually Brick and Brood, I always forget until I see you. I'm glad I saw you because I've got your calendar, your live stream calendar pulled up. I'm going to show that as well. Share it. Smokey, he says that looks sick. Would definitely buy the instructions for that. Sidious could probably make some good money selling instructions for his builds too, man. Because I feel like you do them with a pretty reasonable amount of parts as well.
Yeah,
you know where to put a lot of the detail. And if you know where to put look, this isn't a knock on anybody, but clearly there's different levels of skill to mock building, and even within mock building, there's different subgenres of levels of skills. You know what I mean?
Like you've seen this. I don't like to go bigger than this, like a diorama, like this Freddy Krueger mock.
Yeah, I remember that one. Yeah, dude, that's what I'm talking about. Look at all the detail with the pipes, and everything. I know, right?
I try to stay like in like diorama size, because it's
even
cheaper, and I like to build a story around a figure. That's just how I build.
Right, and I don't know, man. The details are amazing in that thing, dude. But oh, Pigwell says too much building. I forgot Whip Wednesday. Oh, Pigwell, you've had a lot going on. I mean, with Chicago, you guys all probably got Chicago on your mind right now.
I got Chicago on my mind.
Real quick, I'm gonna show, and then I'll put in the chat the link to the live stream calendar that Brick and Brood does.
Yes, sir.
And Brood.
Yeah, because it's important to know.
I don't know how people. I love huge builds, but I don't know how people spend that much money, man.
Yeah, dude. That's another reason why I took a break from my mock is because, every order, man, was not cheap, and I'm already spending money on other stuff and everything else. So it's just it's something that I can tell you this: if you're gonna build mocks, you're going to have to build mocks for the most part. It's unless you've just got tons of money and tons of time, it's hard to build mocks and then buy sets while you're trying to run a YouTube channel and do all this at once. Anything else you're doing, whether it's trying to do stop motion or live streams or whatever else, man. Like mocks take focus and money. And that's just how it's just how it is, you know what I mean? So it's definitely something to take on. It's a big feat to take on sometimes, man. We see a lot of people out there that are talented or whatever, but it's just you got to commit to it. You know what I mean? And it could take a really long time to build. Now, not everybody. Some people just like some people with music, some people with art. Some people can see Lego pieces a little bit differently, man. Construct stuff differently because some stuff isn't that difficult for me, but where it gets a little bit difficult, it's like playing chess where you got to see almost like 20 moves ahead. You know what I mean? Especially if stuff with details or if there's like moving parts, it's complex. You know what I mean?
Even small, when I built like small dioramas, like when I did that gothic the vampire castle blood bank that I called it, like to get those old monster figs was real expensive. And then even like when I did the Ghosts and Goblins Nintendo little scene for the Ghosts and Goblins video game, to create those zombies, I had to buy like expensive Harry Potter figs and take the torsos. And so it's figs when I'm building small get expensive because I need to buy like 3 figs sometimes to make one character.
Yeah. So also, I don't think I said hello to Family Bricks. I can't remember. And Cooper. So good morning to both of you. And I'm pretty sure I said good morning to Bricks and Kitties. If I didn't, good morning. So hard to remember everything. All right. So let's talk about. I just want to make sure I didn't miss anybody else that I can see in the chat. I think I said Multi-Gasm Geek. Good morning to you. Nick Brick says, can mock builders turn their hobby into a business? Start a YouTube channel, build mocks, write the Lego off as a business expense. Yeah, you can. Yeah, you can. Definitely can. And a lot of people out there do that. I'm slowly doing it now, not with mocks necessarily, but just any Lego I buy. I've saved all the receipts and stuff like that. So, because I don't make a lot of money by any means. Don't get me wrong. But apparently I made just enough money to where I had to pay taxes on it, like serious taxes. I mean, when I say serious, I'm talking like more than like $50. It was in the multiple of hundreds of dollars. So yeah, you can do it. You just got to be smart about it. Know what you're doing. Figure stuff out. Okay. So yeah, like I was saying, different places to buy your bricks and pieces. So I feel like the 2 main ones that probably come to everybody's mind is, first of all, probably Bricklink. And then the second one would be either the pick-a-brick wall at the physical Lego store or whatever the online version's called. I don't know if it's just called pick-a-brick.
I think so.
Andre corrected me on live the other day. It is actually called the pick and build wall.
Oh yeah.
I got roasted, so now I'm passing on the love.
Really? Really?
I feel so loved.
Lego Artistry by Andre wanted to make sure that I knew it was pick and build.
Hold on. I'm not saying Andre's lying. I just feel like I've seen pick a brick.
We say pick a brick all the time.
Yeah.
I did. I got roasted.
Yeah, people know this.
I feel the same way as five below. I think it should be 5 above.
Yeah.
Nothing's below anymore in there.
Nope.
So we need to revisit a few names.
Oh my God.
Wasn't it Bricks and Pieces? It was called that.
Oh,
online, it was Bricks and Pieces.
Dude, am I living in the Mandela effect right now? I can't believe.
Pick and build. It's been in front of our face the whole time.
Yeah, look, everybody.
Yeah, it's pick and build.
Why am I thinking it always said pick a brick?
I'm pretty sure it used to.
I guess because
I'm
we
in an
call it
alternate
tab,
universe, man. That's what's going on.
Pick a brick because it's PAB. Like bam.
Yeah, the PAB wall. Pick a brick. Why would you pick a build? Did I say pick a build or pick and build?
Pick and build. It should be
Pick and
pick
build.
and build.
I know. Look, I gotta look again. Doggone it, man. Doggone it.
Yeah, anybody who shops at Five Below knows it's Five Beyond,
It
Five
says pick
above,
and build with the
the
little-
ampersand.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, that's
Dude,
like
they
Whole
got
Foods.
me, man.
Whole Foods should be called Whole Check.
Yeah.
Where that place is.
Whole lot of no
Oh,
money.
that's a good one.
I'm really messed up about this, man. This is really kind of messing me up.
Thank Andre for it.
I'm not gonna thank Andre for it. I'm just kidding. Thank you, Andre.
Target's
Thank you
getting
for setting me
close to
straight.
missing my target on my budget.
All right, so real quick, also, so Stephanie says I've been using Brick Owl lately. I find it easier to navigate, and they show the starting shipping prices before putting anything in cart. So
I agree. I use
Brick Owl doesn't get enough love either. I gotta say,
I use Brick Owl. I love it.
I forget about Brick Owl a lot.
I never
should-
used Brick Owl.
They ship faster. It seems the vendors. I know it's per vendor how they ship, but a lot of times there's no invoices. Like some vendors on Bricklink, it takes more time to get the invoice and all that.
Well,
All the
and
vendors ship, dude. Like most of them.
well, also, again, I'd have to go there and look because I haven't been there in so long. But you would think also, like, look, their main competitor obviously is Bricklink, so you would think with competition comes usually good prices. So they might have an edge on that. At any rate, it's worth going and looking for. You know what I mean?
I find too that the popular things that sell out fast on Bricklink, Brick Owl, no one thinks to go to Brick Owl, and they're usually there. So I've had good experiences with Brick Owl. I love it. I usually go there first because I just don't like waiting for invoices on Bricklink. It drives me nuts sometimes.
Yeah. But man, how much of a necessity is that? Me? That is me. What the hell?
Plus, I would love what drives me. This is why I don't build as fast with mocks because I'm lazy at ordering parts because that's the part that I hate the most. And I just want one vendor where I can get everything, like everything in one spot. And like,
right.
If I had that, I would build much faster and I wouldn't put things off. Like,
yeah.
Shipping will kill you. You'll pay like over $5 for every single vendor.
On Brick Owl?
Yeah.
I'm sorry, on Bricklink. I don't know about Brick Owl. Sorry.
Hive's been living under a rock since the Rona. It's been that way for 4 years. What did I miss? What's
the wall, the tab wall?
Oh, it's not that I've been living under a rock. It's just I'm dumb.
I think living under a rock is a little better.
I don't know if that's a better analogy for me or not, but Pick and Build is a bat. I thought I said band name. That'd be a cool band name, right? Pick and Build. Pick and Build is a bad name because I have seen many people building something in store then not fitting it in a cup or a box. Oh, so he's talking about like literally they're like picking and building right there. Something I didn't realize though when I was kind of getting stuff ready for this topic was not too long ago at some Lego stores there was like a thing next to the Pick and Build that was like a smaller Pick and Build thing. Hold on a second.
What's the build a minifigs tower thing?
Well, it was similar to that, but it wasn't that. Let me. Oh wait.
Where they had all the pieces
Yeah.
on it?
Wait. Yeah. Here we go. Right here. Pick a model. So let me put myself on the jumbotron so you can see.
I haven't been in a Lego store in a long time. I need to go.
Can you guys see that? Okay.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Oh.
Right.
I don't remember that.
Oh, I've seen that, like when you can build little race cars and such.
Yeah, I mean, I've never seen one. I don't know if it's still around because the picture, I think this picture is from a few years back, but I thought that was kind of interesting.
Dude, I'm so happy they're finally opening Bricks and Minifigs in the town that I grew up in. When I go to visit my parents, I can I've never had one here. Like I bounced between Brooklyn, New York, and Bridgeport, Connecticut, and my parents are in Fairfield, Connecticut, right next door. And they're putting Bricks and Minifigs there, so I have never had one, dude. So I'm definitely gonna go check that out.
Yeah, because Brick Babe and I were talking about they're gonna build one here near us. I don't know what the timeline is yet on that one.
It's opening up soon, like weeks or days.
Yeah, mine's in like a week.
I should look into it because I don't know, man. It's still like an hour and a half, I think, away from me or something. It's like really far away from me, even though it's still in Maryland. But I wouldn't mind going to one, Bricks and Minifigs grand opening.
Yeah.
Maybe I'll meet a Lego master.
Wow.
Lucky you.
Wow.
Here, let me emphasize that a little bit more for all y'all that are quiet.
Wow, you met a true god in all of its form.
Come on, show some respect, everybody. Anyways, sorry, I was just being facetious, but you never know. I already know some Lego Masters, man. But no, I wouldn't mind going just to check it out. It'd be like going to Pawn Stars or something.
I've never had a bulk bin near me, even though I'm a huge germaphobe. So I'll be wearing like gloves, a mask, a wool sweater.
Well, so speaking of Bricks and Minifigs, and so a few other June 15th. Oh,
yeah,
good call.
Mine's the 8th. Yeah,
It's saying
Wait, Fredericksburg, Virginia.
I thought it was Maryland.
Well, no wonder it's so damn far away from me, man.
Sorry.
I ain't going to Fredericksburg, Virginia.
Sorry, buddy.
I'm glad that I could sell like double figs. I just have tons of figs that I could sell there.
Yeah.
Well, so I will be going there actually for Brick Fair, Virginia. So there's that. In any case, so speaking of Brick Fair, I mean not Brick Fair, but Bricks and Minifigs, and local toy stores. That's another place to get your pieces from. Those places generally have like a big, huge table. And that's what Sidious was talking about. Like, if you're a germaphobe, obviously it's not it's something you want to do. Even though some places do give you like plastic gloves. Actually, I don't think most places do anymore. It was just during the Rona they were doing that.
I'll bring mine.
Yeah, dude, seriously. Because if you think about it, look, I don't know for sure. They probably don't. Maybe they'll clean them. You never know. But yeah, dude, you don't know where these Lego pieces have been.
True that.
Or where little kids' hands have been that have grabbed those Lego pieces. But
and the adult hands.
Yeah.
The
Actually,
little kids,
they might be worse, to be honest with you.
Little kids are sitting there watching cartoons, building their snotty nose, and little kids.
And then they lick their fingers.
Yeah, but I imagine it's just some people just don't wash their hands after they wipe their ass either. So there's that.
I've seen that.
Digging in again. Thanks,
so gross. So gross. And then they tell you, like, you walk around, they come right to the bathroom, and you look at them, and they pass the sink to wash their hands. And they look at you and they go, "Don't go in there. That thing just got blown up." I'm like, And then you just look at them and don't say anything. And then they click like, "Oh, I should wash my hands." And they continue to walk forward, and then they turn around to go wash their hands. I'm like, come on, man. That's disgusting.
You walk out of the bathroom, just ask anybody, be like, chocolate covered pretzel?
Oh, that's a classic.
That has to be a guy thing.
Yeah, kind of.
Movies like
it's a disgusting guy thing. There's definitely guys that are like, dude,
looks like
I don't want a chocolate covered pretzel.
Tastes like a turd.
So, but yeah, those places that you get those types of pieces from, like out of the bin and all that, usually they're really good deals.
Yeah.
For instance, one of the places not near me anymore, but that I used to go to a lot, they'd have the pick-a-brick cups, and you could just overflow them. They didn't care.
Yeah.
But they would charge like $6 to fill up a whole big, large pick-a-brick cup. You don't get to keep the cup, but it's not $15 to $18 or whatever it is now. You know what I mean? So, and then that's, and you find a lot of random pieces,
yeah,
in these bins. So I think the most popular, generally, like I said, I think the most popular is Bricklink. That seems like it would be at the top of the list because of the variety, of the convenience of it.
Definitely, I would say they're the number one.
Yeah.
First.
The only time it sucks that I've noticed is when you're getting a lot of stuff and you got to order it from like multiple different shops.
Yes.
And the only reason that sucks is because you're paying multiple different shipping costs and stuff like that. I don't know.
They're gonna have tables too. I said because I DM, I said, hey, you guys gonna have bulk bin tables. Like, yeah, 3, possibly 4. I was like, yeah, bring my gloves up.
Right. So, and then the second most popular would probably be, like I said, the pick and build. God, that's gonna mess me up for a long time, dude. It's gonna be a lot of
Just call it pad wall. I mean,
yeah, the pad wall. Yeah. So, that's probably the second biggest one because a lot of us just go to the Lego store, we'll hit up the pad wall, or a lot of people will go hit up the pad wall and just put blinders on to the rest of the store. You know what I mean? Because like I'm not here to buy anything else. You know, la 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 la. And you can really get good deals, man. For the most part, like it's getting a little more difficult that they raise the price to $2, whatever it was, all at once.
It's like 18, 19 or 17. Yeah.
I know it was at least $2. I keep wanting to say 3, but at least $2, like all at once. But yeah, if you're building like a house, you know, or whatever the case may be, especially a lot of mock buildings, you need a lot of different parts. Like, yeah, it's a good place to go. And the bigger, the better the Lego store you got, the bigger, better pad wall you're gonna have. I couldn't imagine hitting up the pad wall at like the New York store, or what is it, the one down in Florida, something Springs. What am I thinking of?
Disney Springs.
Disney Springs.
Disney Springs is good, but the Fifth Ave, the flagship store, is underwhelming. They're
really,
yeah, they're.
I thought it would be like, because it is the second biggest. Like we were the biggest, and then UK, London was like, oh, excuse me, and they're like, no, we're gonna be the biggest again.
New York City uptown,
not
the biggest, but
not the pad wall. I think New York. I think the flagship's draw is they have so many interactive things and all of these builds and the design, but it's not. It's a tourist attraction. It's not for us AFOLs to go and mock.
The uptown New York City one, I can't stand because, dude, you need a ladder. You can't get to the top of the pad wall. Like it's for show, dude. I'm not kidding. It goes 40 feet high, dude. Like,
God dang, man.
But then there's that other one by Rockefeller, right?
There's one
I want to say there's a couple of them over there, isn't there?
There's one
that is underwhelming.
Flatiron building down near Rockefeller, and then there's one up in Uptown. That's the one that got looted during the pandemic. Like they busted the window. The Uptown one's weird, dude. It's like a maze because they could only get a certain space of the building.
Yeah.
So there's like 3 levels. It's weird. It's like a maze, dude. And like I said, the pad wall, at least it used to be 40 feet high, and like a lot of it was just for show, just like the bricks are in there just to show. But
yeah, they put like the picture, the paper in there or whatever. So it looks like
no, there were real bricks in there, but
the
one I'd have to ask them, and the employee would get a ladder. I'd be like, "Can I get some of those?" You know, they're like, "Show them." I'm like, "They're there. I want them." You know, like
that structure definitely seems New York-ish as far as the building goes. So Stephanie brought up another good point that I haven't gotten to yet as well, is there are other places to get bulk Lego pieces from. So Stephanie says, I also get a lot from Goodwill online. I'm 10 minutes from distribution center, so can pick up for free. It amazes me how many people donate new unopened sets. Yeah. So, and I don't know if it's Goodwill or one of the, I want to say it's Goodwill, but maybe it was a different one. Online, I think they've been like picking up the whole Lego thing, because now they're having auctions and stuff I've seen, you know what I mean? And other people are getting wind. I bought a Palace Cinema off Goodwill.
Really?
For like maybe $100.
I need to check.
I mean, it was disassembled, and I haven't gone through it completely. I don't think it was missing any parts, but like, yeah, man, I just bought like that modular for like $100.
I'm gonna go right after this because I'm in Connecticut now visiting my parents for the weekend, and in Bridgeport there's a huge, like she said, there's a distribution center, and I never thought to go there. I mean, this Goodwill is like the size of a football field. The building looks like it's a big warehouse. I'm gonna go there after this, dude, and check it out.
Yeah.
FaceTime us.
Yeah. Well, Moto says shopgoodwill.com does the auctions, and trust me, man, I would go check it out because not a lot of people know about it, you know what I mean? Or even want to wait around and mess with it. But you can get some incredible deals on that. And not just like the auction thing, just go to Goodwill or something, and you wouldn't believe, man, just stuff that's in there, man, that people just get rid of. And so besides Goodwills or the Salvation Armies of the world or whatever, then there's other stuff like Facebook Marketplace. I've bought bins, giant bins, bulk pieces from just parents, man. Their kids grew up or whatever, and they're just trying to get rid of it. They know nothing really about it. you know, they might be like selling for $100. I'll message them and be like, look, I got $80 cash. I can give you for it. Yeah, dude, they're all about getting rid. They just want to get rid of it, man. And yeah, I'll meet them somewhere. You know, I'll have the cash. I'll meet them somewhere. I'll look around, and you know, even if I see like a couple mega blocks or something, as long as I see bulk Lego pieces, man, that's all I give a crap about.
Yeah,
dude, you have bins you haven't sorted yet, man.
Dude, I still have like bins I have not sorted yet at all. So there's also things like there's apps like Let Go. I don't know, guys. You can find bulk pieces and just regular pieces on Whatnot. Generally it's in like buy it nows. A lot of sellers have it buy it nows. And when I have Whatnot auctions, a lot of times not huge bulks, but also like bulk pieces. I call them part dumps, where I just dump parts and molded pieces and printed pieces, and I'll start them at like $3. And as the time's ticking down, I'll keep dropping pieces in there, man, to see what other people, you know, pieces people want. You just gotta, you know, look around. But the best thing to do is one, figure out what you want, how much of that what you want, and do you want it? Is it something you won't sacrifice? You want it new. You want to pay for new pieces, or you go ahead and get used pieces and then clean them off or whatever. What Stevie says, got the original mini scale Hogwarts Castle for $150. Dang.
There's a place that we go to called McKay's out here, and like it's like a not convenience store, but a consignment store where you can trade in stuff, and there's a lot of Lego. Yeah.
Mayo says, instead of playing the air horn, play the kazoo. I don't have a kazoo, Mayo. I mean, I can do this if you want.
Like this Minecraft set is $60, I think, right now. They had it there. It didn't come with the box for $25.
Yeah, man, that's what I'm talking about, dude.
Dude, you love Drew. I noticed about Drew, he loves his Minecraft.
Lumberjack's asking Drew if you're in Tennessee. I'm in Knoxville. I have 3 McKays near me.
Yes, I am down in Chattanooga.
Ooh, hold on, let me see that.
Just my old thing.
Nice.
I know.
That's the one with the infamous tree that fell down?
Yes.
You know what? Honestly, I gotta say, it seems like building Minecraft Lego is fun.
It is a lot of fun.
Because you're not, I imagine it's similar to when you play the game, but when you're building it, I feel like it's fun because it's fun to look at. It's very solid, you know what I mean? But it's not like difficult as far as like details, you know what I mean? Like you don't, that's why I think it's fun. You don't have to, you can do very creative stuff with it without breaking your head, you know what I mean? Breaking your brain.
Yeah, well, sometimes, like if you look closely enough, let's see here, if I can even get this in focus. Come on now. But like you can see like it's a plate, then a brick, but the plate is like half the brick, which technically it should be plate, brick, plate kind of thing, because it should be sitting up top of it. That should be the correct height, but it's not the correct height. So it's like a slab more like, but it's not super accurate, but it's close enough.
Let's see here. You can also find bulk on Macari. Yep. Macari is another one. Macari's been getting a lot of bad rep, and kind of for good reason. I haven't used Macari in a long time to sell or buy anything. I can tell you this. Buying bulk is one thing, but just still be careful. If you're going to buy more specific individual stuff, just be careful. I don't even know to what degree they have as far as like insurance or reimbursement or any of that stuff. It's always nerve-wracking anyways doing business online, because you just never know if somebody's going to be like, yeah, I didn't get it, or it was damaged when it got here or something, you know what I mean? And then you gotta pay them back, and you might not even get the product back. I don't know. It can be a little weird sometimes, but it's just the way the world works now, man. Most stuff is kind of online now, which makes sense.
I've only ordered on Macari like 5 or 6 times, but I've never had a bad experience. And
I haven't either.
I bought like garbage pail kid cards, which can get easily destroyed in the mail. Like, you know, garbage pail kid cards, they used to make the really big ones sometimes in the 80s.
Yeah.
They're worth a lot of money. Like the Atom Bomb one I got was worth like $400, and I was worried they were going to ship to me all messed up. I've always had good experiences, and like those like comics and things off there can easily get screwed up in the mail, and they've always been good. But I guess it's individual seller to seller, you know. But
yeah.
Why Hive? What are you saying? They get a bad rep now? Because I'm curious to know, because then I won't shop there anymore.
No. Because I haven't had any bad experience selling or buying off Mercari, but they made a really odd change just not too long ago about some of the policies, and a lot of people weren't really happy with it. And I think it was more negatively affecting the sellers, the buyers, than the sellers, because the cost went to the buyers instead of the sellers. I can't remember exactly what it's, because it's been a long time since I've dealt with them. But yeah, the more problem that I've heard about Mercari more than anything, and this is why I said just be careful, is because a lot of people sell like fake stuff on there.
Mm-hmm.
So you just have to make sure you're reading the description well, because some people will try and be shady. And on Facebook Marketplace too. I saw something on Facebook Marketplace a couple weeks ago, and like if it's something really good, I'll tell Mrs. Hive about it. I don't know why. She doesn't like Carrie usually has time, but I just have to share the excitement with somebody. But I saw a bunch of Star Wars minifigs, like good ones, and they were selling the whole lot for like $80. And I'm telling you right now, just glancing at it, there's at least $300 worth of figures there. So I was like, okay. I was like, I'll even negotiate. Like if they want to try hard, I was like, I'll give them $100. I won't tell them, but I was like, I'll give them $100, man. You know?
Yeah.
But just like Ryan probably says this more than anybody I've ever seen, you know, M&R Productions. If something looks like it's too good to be true, it usually is, man. So, and I messaged them. I was like, hey, are these still available? Immediately. Yeah, they're still available. Great. I see you're here in Maryland. I can meet you. It's only about a half an hour. You want to meet up sometime? Crickets. Just crickets, dude. Never answered me back because he didn't want to meet up with me.
Yeah, he wanted me
to buy it online and then him either not ship it or ship me some bullshit or something, you know. Sorry for my language. But you just got to be careful. Don't ever just give anybody money like that doesn't have buyer protection tied to it, because I don't think Facebook Market does. It might have changed. I don't know. Don't quote me, but just be careful. Like stuff like Whatnot, you got buyer's protection. eBay, you got buyer's protection. There's some places like you don't have to worry. You're gonna be okay. One way or another. I think even on the buyer and the seller, there might be some disputes. You might have to fight a little bit about something, but I don't know if Facebook Marketplace does. That's why when it comes to Facebook Marketplace, I'm like, yeah, I'll meet you. I'll drive a good solid half an hour or so if it's really good. I remember I bought the Slave One for a good price. I can't remember what I bought it for, but I drove 45 minutes, almost an hour to get that.
Wow.
Because I was like, nah, I don't need to pay that shipping price.
Yeah.
Rapture Raccoon, hello.
One good thing is people, if you do disputes with your credit card and everything, like that almost stays on your permanent record. Like Shopify will tell me if people that are a risk of, like it keeps a record of people and credit card disputes. So I get flagged like medium, low risk, high risk on customers, and I'll just cancel the order, because I've had people order and then they say, oh, it wasn't what it was shown when it exactly is, and I have tons of 5-star reviews, and they just want to scam me. And like, but you can now see those people. So if you dispute stuff, it stays on like your IP address permanent record. Like vendors can see that stuff. I can see it.
That's good.
And look, this is something I've learned from stuff I've sold from like on Whatnot or whatever, even on Mercari, is occasionally you'll get a buyer that is very nitpicky about stuff, man. You know, and sometimes they have a right to be, sometimes they're just being petty about stuff. So one time I sold some minifigs and they got mad I didn't send the stands with them, because and the only stands I've sent with the minifigs is the new ones, the new CMFs ones, because they're printed space, right? So they're different. So if I'm selling you one of those CMFs, you're getting that stand with it. But the other ones, I save them so that way I can use them when I'm, showing the stuff off so they don't fall over. Yeah, they're all kinds of. So I got the address. I got their address, and I was like, I just sent them separately. I didn't charge or anything. I just sent them, just to, because I know I'm not a business like a corporation, but I still like to try and make sure the customer.
Yeah.
It's not going to cost me anything or nothing like that. You know what I mean? But yeah, you get some people that can be very specific about stuff. Big Nate says thought Facebook Marketplace was using PayPal. That should be covered. I don't know if PayPal is the only thing it uses, and it might be. Again, I haven't used Facebook Marketplace in quite a while either, but just be careful. That's all. They might just check on stuff like that.
Then you have custom parts as well, places like Eclipse. So, I mean, you might not need bulk, but you may have, like, I know Rich, loves his windows and his castle, and they were like custom. So, then you have Firestar, a lot of but they're in the UK though.
Yeah, but I mean, that's a good point. I don't think you get bulk from them the same way.
Oh, I'm not talking about bulk. I'm just talking about pieces.
Well, no, but you can even get like bulk from them. You know what I mean? You can get like a bulk amount of printed pieces, even custom stuff. I mean, like when I got my my sigfig done, my torso, I only got 20 of them because cost, but I could have gotten 500 of them, if I wanted.
I have gotten custom from Firestar. So, I like to use flesh tones. And, if you get them from Lego, it used to be all of the males and females had this like really frowny face. You're going to get Finn and some others, but when you get them from other shops, they have different customs. Yeah. And I was taught how to tell if it's a custom or not. Like if you run your hands across it, it's kind of like raised, whereas Lego is kind of like, you guys know what I'm trying to say? Where it's like,
well, that's the difference between what Sidious, like PAB and
PAD printing and UV. UV is a spray process, so you'll feel the bumps on it, and PAD is smooth because it's a stamp process. So, I can. My eye of his trains is just I could tell just by looking at it.
Yeah, a lot of people can actually look at it and tell. Well, and a surefire way to tell is, especially if you see stuff on the arm printed, instead of it being like cut off like a straight line for the print, it's like it looks like it's airbrushed and it's kind of got a little bit of fade. It's easier to tell on the arms. On the fronts, you can't tell that as much. There's different ways like Sidious and other people can tell, but
like you feel the bumps in the UV, especially if they didn't calibrate the printer. Like if they're running a lot of figs, they're supposed to like calibrate the printer as they go, and they don't. Yeah. It starts to cake up, and that's when you get really bad ones that are super bumpy. I get so mad when I pay for a $60 fig, and it doesn't look bumpy in the picture, and then I get one that didn't calibrate the printer. I get so mad, dude. It's like,
and that's why a lot of in the Lego, the factories and stuff. That's why I don't know the number, but they'll print like 50 minifigs just as like a test first or something before they start like the real prints, just to kind of, I guess, get it leveled out or something or whatever. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So Pingle says I got to use Slave One or UCS Slave One off Marketplace figs with figs, $75. Jeez Louise, that's crazy. Even for use, that's a crazy deal. Anyways, all right. Well, we have reached the 2-hour mark. So we'll just go ahead and go around the panel and see what everybody's got going on. Sidious, would you like to promote anything? Shout anything out? Have any discrepancies you want to, lay out for anybody?
No, I have that shirt coming out for Brick World, Chicago. Yep. I just did that as a gift for Mark because he loves Fabuland. And then everyone's like, I want one. I didn't realize there were so many Fabuland fans. I was like, whoa, for an old theme, like people really want this shirt.
You're like, yeah, maybe I'll put that on the website. I'm not sure.
Yeah, that's coming out soon. I actually have to call Mark today and figure that out.
And that's something, and I'll get the link and put it in the description in a little bit so you can come back later and go straight to Sidious's website where he sells everything. But a lot of people don't know. Yeah, Sidious that not just has this shop with all these different shirts and stuff like that, but occasionally, when he has time and he's free, which isn't a lot, he's pretty busy. He does just nice things for people and just makes like a design. He's made, I think, a couple of different ones for me. The latest one was the gummy.
The Sour Patch Kid.
Sour Patch Kid for Pure Man Fury. Just because I was talking about it on the stream one night, man. He just sent me this picture. It was crazy.
I gotta give you separate PNG files of that so you can move it around and do what you want.
Yeah, and plus I know you've been talking about other stuff too. Whenever you get time, I know like the Wu-Tang type stuff. Me and you have this thing we always do. Which, by the way, I know we've mentioned a few times, but for
Let's hear it live. Sue.
A lot of people are like, they don't know. They're like, what is this Sue thing? I see you and Sidious always do it. I'm like, it's Wu-Tang, man. We're both huge Wu-Tang fans. So
well, that and the Killer
every time we see each other, the Killer Bees. Yeah, I mean, well, that's usually probably where it came from first. Why? Actually, because of the B, for me and everything. And then once we knew we were both fans. Now
it started with the bee thing. I just saw the I'm like Killer Bees, and then I knew you were a Wu-Tang fan, and it just
we pretend we're ninjas in the chat. Throw out the stew like they're ninja stars, huh?
I didn't know it was a killer bee. I thought it was like something sweet, like honey. I had no idea that was a killer bee.
Well, it's not a killer bee, but his logo.
Wu-Tang Killer Bees.
Well, Wu-Tang are killer bees.
Killer bees on the swarm.
Here I'm thinking it's like Winnie the Pooh-ish, and it's Killer Bee-ish.
I thought I made it very clear that I was not a Winnie the Pooh fan.
Actually, I think yours is actually a hornet. The one that you drew looks like a hornet.
Yeah, it is. It is.
Or a wasp.
It's not even a bee.
It's even meaner.
They all have hives,
but hornets still make a hive, right? I think it's still a hive.
Yeah, they make a hive. Yeah.
It's called a nest. I have never heard
no.
hornet's hive.
Dude, the worst are the big cicada killer bees, the ones that are like
the cicada killers.
Yeah,
that's what we call them. I first came across those, man. They're huge. They're scary. Yeah, I always told everybody tells me like as long as you don't mess with them, dude, they will not mess with you at all.
Yeah.
That's not true.
Well, I mean, I don't know, but they call them cicada killers. I was like, why do you call them cicada killers? They're like, because they burrow in the ground. They live in tunnels in the ground. But when they come up, they'll literally grab cicadas, dude.
Dude, I saw it happen. Like my nephew, I was in my parents' backyard. My nephew, and he's highly allergic to bees. And I saw one in the sky take a cicada out, and it fell on the trampoline. My nephew,
dude.
I'm like,
and I don't know if they're the same as the Japanese hornets, because the Japanese hornets are huge too.
They're huge,
really big. Yeah.
They're related.
Look at us, like. See everything you learn on Good Morning Brick World, nature, not just nature, but international nature.
I've
never been stung
out of the sky. It was like
you're gonna get stung today now.
One day I'll tell you about when I got stung on my buttocks.
I've never been stung, and I'm 45, almost 46. I've never been stung.
Oh, it sucks. It's not fun.
Watch you go outside today, get stung right on the buttocks.
Wait till you step on one.
All right. By the way, Modus, it's fun listening in today. Carry on, my wayward son. Yes, and may there be peace when you are done.
But you were going around, so I'm sorry.
Oh yeah, no, it's all good. Brick Babe, what you like to promote? Shout out discrepancies.
Oh, it's the same as always. So there's Lego Sorting Sunday today, and Minifig Mug Monday tomorrow. There's Mom and Mo tomorrow. And just, always support everybody as much as you can. Make sure you're sharing, liking, and commenting. It costs nothing to support your fellow AFOL.
Yep.
That's right. Man, I've been really hitting that soundboard today a lot. Drewbrickz.
Yes, sir.
What you got going on?
These last 3 weeks, I've worked every Sunday, every Friday. So this was the first weekend I didn't have to work Friday or Sunday. So it's been nice to be able to relax. I've done absolutely nothing. I think the only thing I got is next Sunday, Whip Wednesday, Rich's show on Wednesday. Maybe we'll get some Lego building in. I got a lot to take care of. Today's going to be a big day with talking to my girlfriend's parents, if you get the drift.
Yeah. So, we'll see next Sunday. Hopefully, share some stuff, because we didn't say anything last Sunday.
Yeah,
we didn't say anything. We're trying to keep everything really on the down low.
Dude, you should use one of the little gems from the Lego.
Right.
Joke.
Exactly.
And as far as you not doing anything today, man, there's a quote that came to my mind when he said that time enjoyed wasted is not wasted time.
Yep.
So it's your time to do what you want with, and if you want to just waste it doing nothing, man, that is your prerogative, and probably you're right, and you probably deserve it, dude. I know you work very hard, Drew.
Which I kind of lied. I actually do have to work today. Now that I think about it, I just remembered that I have to work.
Is there? Oh, go ahead. I'm sorry, Brick.
No, is there a time frame after today? Do you have a time frame? Because we're on pins and needles.
Well, I mean, I'm just only asking her parents tonight over dinner. So,
and we're trying to keep we're keeping it on the down low, so we don't want to keep obviously implying to it.
Okay, never mind.
everybody's going to start trying to.
I will let you know, Renee, personally. I will let you know.
It was pretty obvious what he said.
They're going to go to a water park together.
Yep.
It's going to be a
Or
fun
buy a
trip.
new puppy. Just let
There you go.
know.
Puppy time.
That's what we need. It's a puppy.
Was there anything else you wanted to promote? Drew?
Or a squirrel.
No, just like and subscribe. Commenting costs nothing. That's all I got.
There you go. As far as me, well, you guys know we do Good Morning Brick or whatever Sunday because you're here, so clearly you know about that. Every Friday at midnight, I do Pure Rant Fury streams. I highly recommend you don't watch them. I just tell everybody, just don't even watch them, dude. Even though they seem to be the most popular thing I've been doing. I've got I'm still working on a couple other random videos. I don't want to say I haven't been motivated. I've just been spread so thin. I haven't had a chance to kind of focus a lot on those particular things. The main two things I try to make sure I can keep afloat is my intros and outros for the Good Morning Brick World and for the Pure and Fury streams. I should have enough stuff going on that I should have another week in review out this Saturday. But as far as like the other stuff, they're coming. I just don't want to tell you like, yeah, it'll be out in like 2 days, and then they're gonna come out. I will probably end up making a reaction video this week. The only thing is I go to my foot doctor tomorrow to find out what's going on with that. So tomorrow I'm going to find out if I'm going back to work or if I'm going to still need time off. I don't know. At this point, I'm even nervous to have more time off, even though it's not my fault. It's my foot. But every like few weeks, I'm like messaging my work, be like, yeah, the doctor says I can't come back to work yet. Dude, I haven't worked in like 3 months. It's really weird. I'm getting anxiety about it. So depending on if I'm working or not, it depends on like the content schedule. So, all right.
Dude,
as always,
speaking of Rant Fury, you have to take that cat set and just, if you don't reskin the color of it, at least put red brick, light bricks in its eyes, dude.
The build. I was going to show that today too, and I totally forgot. The kitty cat build.
That'd be awesome.
I like it. I like it. I think it looks good. I don't know. I feel like, even though every Lego set is expensive in my opinion, but I feel like it's pretty much a decent price for what you get. It seems like it's a pretty decent size cat build, and it is very nice looking. And you're right. I think I should buy that thing and put red eyes in it too, so it could be like a put like a gold chain around it with my logo.
And like it'll be your brick built mascot for the show, dude. You have to
exactly.
Yeah, and you know everybody. Well, I don't want to say everybody, but a lot of people really like Rant Cat.
Yeah, so, they do. You got to do it.
Yeah, definitely. Again, I want to thank Sidious for coming on today and talking with us about a lot of stuff. Yeah, it was kind of a spur of the moment thing because this news thing was kind of spur of the moment, and then we were talking about Friday, and then Sidious reached out to me and was like, "Yeah, I can come on and like discuss some stuff with you," and I was like, "Yeah, let me do that." And then I totally forgot, and then like this morning, I'm like, "Hey, crew, we're gonna have a guest on today." Sorry, I'm gonna spring this gun, you guys. Sorry about that.
Awesome.
Anyways, all right, everybody, we're gonna do the outro, the member outro. I don't know. Hopefully, you guys like this one. There's a picture at first, but then, like I said, the magic hat stop motion I did a long time ago that I never quite finished. That's what I did for the background for this member outro. But, anyways. We appreciate you guys. We love you guys. We will see you guys.
Hit the like button.
Oh yes, please. Yeah, no, we didn't even. Let me. It's part of that healthy breakfast. All your 8 essential minerals and vitamins. So yeah, hit that like button up. But yeah, that being said, we will see you guys next week. Have a good week. Peace out, everybody.